What's up, boo? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the dark side, because I am here with a different type of video. I don't know if it could be a news video, but it certainly is an update video. And today we're talking about the updates, plural, that are coming for The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories. Now, if you don't know what's going on because you're not on Twitter, or you don't really go to the EA.com website, which, to be honest, if you actually go to the EA.com website, like, let me know in the comments below. But The Sims kind of snuck in the fact that they put out a laundry list on yesterday, March 3rd, about the upcoming updates for the game pack. If you have The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories, then you know that the game is broken. It was broken during early access, it was broken on release, and it was an update. There was supposedly some fixes, but it wasn't enough for at least the main wedding part of the game pack. Let's go ahead and get to the laundry list. Let me just pull it up. Here we are. Okay, so you can't see. Okay, now you can see it. Laundry list, March 3rd, 2022. And for those of you who don't know, you can just go to news and media on EA.com, like games, The Sims, you know, make sure you're on The Sims 4, like news and media, and then it's like right there. But here it is, and it's kind of a, you know, a good handful of stuff. So we have the photo here, but welcome back to, okay, you can't see it, but here we go. I'm gonna make sure that you can see it. Welcome back to the laundry list, where we share a list of the top community concerns that we're currently investigating for resolutions in an upcoming patch. At this time, we are addressing the technical issues we understand you have been experiencing in The Sims 4 My Wedding Stories game pack. Is there more? Was there more issues, or is it was just technical? I don't really know. We are aiming to issue an upcoming patch that prioritizes the below and more, with a deployment of improvements from our dev team. So the Sims team knows, the Sims developers know, like, it needs to be fixed. Okay, they know it needs to be fixed, and you know, they're working on it. All right, so if you didn't see my review, a lot of these issues for this game pack was kind of the reason why myself, and I think like a lot more people, like, have said wait on this pack, because like the glitches, the issues, the things not working, specifically for like the wedding itself, make it non-enjoyable. Has built by the world itself, they're solid. It's just the gameplay aspect of the game pack that was the issue. All right, so let's just look at the list that we have so far. So the first thing is, please take seats update for receptions and prevent blocking of other player directed activities. I'm assuming that this means any other player directed activities that are like block time. You want your Sims to go here, go here, go here, go here, go here, which was like kind of like the focal point when the pack first was announced, because a lot of times we always ask when it comes to weddings, like, we want Sims to do this, especially like down when you're getting married, and it did not. For that to be number one, kind of excited about. Walking down the aisle adjustments, and I do want to point out, like, a lot of these deal with the actual wedding itself. The new wedding takes over from the default wedding, while the issues were invite Sims from both sides of the wedding, regardless of which Sim is planning the events. Guests arrive in their proper clothing, which was another huge thing that was seen, especially for like pre-wedding activities. But like the Sims don't really show up in that wedding attire. But even the Sims who are getting married, they don't show up in their formal or wedding attire either. So I'm glad this is on the list. Guest attire stays selected after closing and reopening a wedding planner. Improvements to Sims gathering for dessert time. Thank you, God. There are some improvements to Sims gathering around the cake. I didn't really encounter this one. However, I can't even get my Sims to cut the cake. For me to actually just get the cake in the center of a table that they both can use, that's hard for me at the current moment. Okay, but let me know in the comments below any of these so far, or any of these you've had issues with. Improve the amount of time needed before a wedding cake spoils. Thank you, God, because this, out of all the bugs or things that didn't work, I didn't understand how the cake was getting spoiled the minute you put it down, especially since it disappears from your inventory, or it becomes invisible. I think because my Sims were still pulling a wedding cake out of the inventory when I first got the pack, eating it, even though I had selected it as their wedding cake. Cake toppers no longer float. Let me not make a it reference real quick. Cake model looks correct after cutting and serving. Adjustments to the passionate kiss animation, which I didn't even know needed. Oh wait, no, I did. I've seen that before. I actually saw that recently when I was making a TikTok. I did see that. It's like their arms go which kind of way. And my Shuna World Center Park appearing in the wedding venue list. I need to put some more wedding venues down. Then paired dancing improvements. I'm kind of excited for the animation. I'm kind of excited for the wedding cake spoil fix. I'm excited for the prevent blocking of other player directed activities. Thank you, God. I'm excited for the guests arrive in their proper clothing. I'm excited overall that we're getting getting update for this, because at this point, how many updates has this? Well, this will be the second update, I think, because came out when it first dropped, a day one update. To be honest, it's not really uncalled for games. I've played a lot of games that had day one update, you know, updates after that. In the history of The Sims 4, I don't think we've needed this many updates the minute a patch has came out. So you can expect 2 individual patch updates in the coming weeks, one that will release ahead of this My Wedding Stories patch of feature improvements. Okay, so I read this before and I'm reading it again, because as you can see, like, my face is no longer here. Okay, so we're getting 2 patch updates. Okay, so we're not getting 1, we're getting 2 in the coming weeks, one that will release ahead of this My Wedding Stories patch of feature improvements. So I'm assuming, if I read this correctly, if my reading skills are, you know, top tier as I think they are, this is coming out after the patch that comes out. The next one that comes out will not be these fixes, and then the one after that will be these fixes. One that released ahead of this My Wedding Stories patch of feature improvements. I'm assuming that's what that means. Okay, if you think so too, give this video a thumbs up, because hopefully our reading and comprehension skills are pretty good. Thank you for continuing to share with us about any issues you're experiencing on 8 Answers HQ. If you didn't know, if you have any bugs or anything that's deal with the game that are not, you know, connected to a mod, and this is where you actually go. It's like the official EA Answers forum, help forum. So if I read that correctly, this comes out after the next patch, which we don't even know what that one's going to be. So yeah, but yeah, let me know in the comments below, which of these features are you excited to see get fixed. Also, let me know if one of the features that you're having continuous issues with is not getting fixed. So for me, the one thing I was hoping to see on this list was the officiant actually, you know, showing up. Again, there is a mod out there that you can use to make them, you know, actually show up. It's nice to have the actual in-game stuff that works, because a lot of people can't use mods, especially those on console. You can't even ask, are mods gonna break with these patches? Because I don't know. I don't think nobody knows. Nobody knows if mods will break with these updates, these 2 patches, but we're getting 2. So at least as a heads up. Usually patches come like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Mainly on Tuesdays, but I could have sworn we got like a Thursday patch one day. And I don't really know. You know, in the comments below, how do you feel about the update that is coming? How do you feel about Sims team actually giving us updates to the game pack this fast? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you next time. All right, bye.